A young traveler checked into a Bali hostel for a simple holiday, and ended up dead just hours after more than 20 other guests fell violently sick. Vomiting. Fainting. Some even coughing up blood. And yet, the hostel stayed open, with no clear answers on what really happened. This is the unfolding mystery behind a suspected mass poisoning at clandestino hostel in Canggu, and the details are as unsettling as they come. The victim was a 25-year-old Chinese tourist named Guaga. Hours before she died, she complained of non-stop vomiting. Later that night, hostel staff found her motionless in her bunk, with a bin full of vomit beside her bed. When checked, she had no pulse. What makes this case even more alarming is that she wasn't the only one suffering. More than 20 guests, from countries like Germany, Saudi Arabia, and the Philippines, were hit by sudden stomach pain and intense vomiting. About 10 of them ended up in hospital. Early on, many wondered whether this was food poisoning, chemical exposure, or something far more serious. 3 days before the incident, the hostel had been fumigated for bed bugs. That fact alone raised immediate red flags. But when doctors ran their tests, they reported no clear trace of heavy metals, pesticides, cyanide, or any obvious toxic chemical. The autopsy concluded she died from acute gastroenteritis, dehydration, and an electrolyte crash that led to shock. A medical explanation, but one that still doesn't connect all the dots. If there was no toxin, how did so many people fall so sick at the same time? And if the fumigation had nothing to do with it, could the problem have come from contaminated food or water? Or was something missed in the early investigation? Meanwhile, reports say that some travelers who checked in after the incident claimed the hostel looked like nothing had happened. No warnings. No visible changes. Business as usual. This leaves one big question for all of us who travel. When staying in cheap hostels overseas, do we really know how safe they are? And who is responsible when things go horribly wrong? What do you think? Should countries like Indonesia tighten their safety rules for budget hostels? Or is this just an unfortunate tragedy with no foul play? Thank you for watching. For more deep, factual, and engaging coverage, remember to like, share and subscribe to 2230.